So hi guys, we are here having I'm having my morning chai. I don't
Oh,
know
I'm
about
having
you,
my
Chandana.
coffee
How
in
sweet.
an elephant
Cheers.
mug. Cheers to that.
um, so something that was really loud, as you know, Chandana shared before. We didn't record that, but
Yeah.
about the space of what is business. And yesterday there was this real loud voice of, I don't have a business. And that kept ringing so loudly in my world. I don't have a business. 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 And so this live is dedicated to I don't have a business. And is it okay if I can start with my sharing my side of the
Go for it.
story, Channa?
Please go for it.
So I don't have a business, and I'm curious to know for everybody what follows that. You know, when we have a job, we're so clear about saying I don't have a business. You know, technically sounds correct, politically sounds correct, and truthfully sounds correct, and yet there are many places where I've seen, including myself, where there are people who are very creative and where the lines are blurred. It is so difficult for one to own, I have a business space. And from my end, what followed, I don't have a business because is it's different.
Yeah.
My reason and justification is that I can't define it.
Mm.
And so I don't have a business.
Mm. Yeah, that's really interesting. And it's really interesting what you said earlier on, which was I don't have a business because I'm in a job, right? So that's actually where the separation starts. You know, when you're working for yourself, you have a business. And when you're not working for yourself and you're working for somebody else, you're in a job because somebody else.
That.
Yeah.
That.
You know, that. So it's like a demarcation in your world created by this reality to understand business and jobs, you know, better for them, where they actually tell you that if you're in business, if you're working for yourself. And what really is interesting with that is that it puts this energy into your world that when you're not working for yourself, you're working for somebody else. And is working for somebody else ever fun?
Bang on.
That, right? It's never fun because you're like, damn, I have to work for him to make the money. I have to work for him to get the jobs. I have to work for him to get him jobs, to get him the projects, to get him the, whatever. And I'm just going to get my measly amount of salary every month. So what's the use of really, being different? And what's the use of really working to the potential that I know is possible when I'm not even going to get that much worth? So it's all this massive transactional reality, which is a give and take. It's like, I get paid so much, so I will only deliver that much. Right? And that comes from, that always comes from the underlying point of view that this is not my business. But
wow,
I am inviting you all here to look at whether you're in a job, whether you're working for a beauty parlor, whether you're working for a high-end company, whether you're working in a store, whether you're working in one of the factories or industries. I invite you to look at that as your creation.
or a homemaker, very much included.
Or a homemaker. Yes, thank you for that. If you are a homemaker, I invite you to look at everything that you've created, everything that's there in your home, including your husband, including his business, including his job, including your kids' schooling. Look at everything as a creation of yours. Look at everything as something that requires your energy, that if you pull your energy out of it, it'll dry up.
It's so funny that you say that, So when, because we in our head, because it doesn't fit the definition of what business looks like, there is so much of invalidation that is going on a daily basis of, oh, I'm just a homemaker. I don't have any business. I'm an artist and it's so different. I can't define this. I don't think I'm in a business. And so this whole thing of seriousness
Yeah. Yeah.
about it. So it's,
Seriousness.
you know,
Yeah.
when you hold a business, that's far more serious than if you don't. And it's so funny hopping on from here to there and there to here. And in my case, I'd like to acknowledge it much more than I am doing right now. And so how do I step into acknowledging my business when there is no definition and it's super different? For myself, let's start with me.
Yeah, let's start with you. That's a great idea, because also here, Sam, I'd like to, for everyone who I know, probably everybody here knows the wonderful Speedy Sam, like I call her. She's speedy to another level, and she's brilliant, and she has this massive capacity of creating and actualizing things that people would probably give up. They'd be like, "Nahi ho raha, I can't do it," and she'd be like, "I'll do it. I have the energy. I can be that." So that's Samantha for all of you here. That's a little introduction to Samantha. And does she have an office? No. Does she go to work every morning carrying her briefcase, getting ready? Do you do that, Sam?
No, I
And it's
walk
not
out in my
just
pajamas.
you walk out in your pajamas. And it's not just because of COVID, guys. It's not that it's just because of it's a COVID business. No, it was her even before COVID. And to have a little background about Samantha's education, Samantha, you're an engineer.
Yeah, electrical engineer.
Electrical engineer.
It's
And you
nothing
work
to do with what I do right now.
nothing to do with
But
what you do
also
right
everything to
now.
do with me right now.
Thank you for that. Thank you for acknowledging. And you have worked with a number of wonderful companies around the country, around the world, yet you choose to stay home and work from home, have a beautiful family, have a wonderful, beautiful child, be the wonderful mother that's truly there for her, not because she has to, but because she's really choosing to. She has this beautiful, beautiful creation of a different life, moving from Bangalore to Netherlands, to The Hague, creating a new home, creating, being her husband's support, getting him to, to be there for him while not giving up on herself, while still going strong with her creations, going strong with what she knows is possible, not giving up on herself, not giving up on her husband, not giving up on her baby, and not giving up on the business that we create together. Yet she believes that she doesn't have a business.
Man, Channa, you had to do it.
Which is just so amazing, because it's like, wow. So what have you defined as business?
Oh,
there's so many definitions of business based on your education, based on, like if you're an engineer, you're supposed to work in a company that, needs an engineer. Because you're not supposed to know more than that, and you're not supposed to deliver more than that. Right? It's all the industry standards that we are kind of basing ourselves to, and we are justifying our looking for a job or getting a job. But what is business? What truly is business, guys? Samantha, what is business for you?
I mean, it's so funny when you ask that question, what is business for me? And you started off with, if you're creating something, you are in business. Forget about doing business. Like, and I still remember the live that we did for Eating to Create or Destroy. And one of the lines that went boom is, you have created your body and you've chosen your body. That is that is your creation. I was
your first creation.
Whoa, your first freaking creation is your body. You are in damn business from the day you got here. Let's start there. So, now that you've spoken so far, I don't know if the question of am I doing business is even correct. Are you in business would be so much more truer. So are you in business? Heck yes, I feel like, yeah, yes, I am in business. I'm not doing business. That does not feel at all to me.
Yeah.
But I can acknowledge I am in business. So thank you.
And
Thank you for
in the
that.
business, and you're in the business of creating a life
Oof. Hmm.
which doesn't have a separation from I can't have my baby right now because I have a meeting. It doesn't have, I mean, we've had so many wonderful creative meetings where Adya is just a part of our creation. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, I've had so many Zoom calls and so many classes that I facilitate with my Oreo sitting next to me. You know, you're not supposed to do that in business. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to fit into an image and play the role of being in business. And that's when you're successful.
Wow. Oof. Image. That's huge.
Yeah, right. It's so big because, and you know what we are doing here is busting that image. Because when we bust the image is when you can actually ask, okay, what is business for me? Till you are not willing to bust that image, you're just going to play the role that fits the image.
Wow. Wow. So how many of us are playing a role? Do you want to run a clearing for that?
Yeah. Only if people want to give that up.
I want it. I don't know about others right here, but I'm sure they do.
Okay. So all the images and all the roles that you're playing, all the images that you are putting on and all the roles that you're playing to fit into the right business. Would you now please destroy and uncreate that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, hot, hot, all 9 shots, boys, forwards, and beyonds.
It's almost like, my inner voice said, my life is not good enough to be called a business. Like,
Yeah, thank
your
you.
life in living is like, okay, fine, but business is right there. So can you, when I look into, I'm in the life of creating my business, and is it good enough? Can I call that, is my life in living good enough to be called a business?
Yeah.
So, and everything that is, I want to uncreate and destroy it all.
Right, wrong, good, bad, hot, hot, all 9 shots, boys, forwards, and beyonds. Thank you for that. That's huge. I mean, how many of us are like, I don't even want to tell people I have a business because it's so small. So I'd rather keep it hidden. I don't want anyone to know because then they're going to judge me that I'm not good enough. It's, but this is what we do to ourselves. When Gary says that, when he says that you are the only one who can stop you, hell yes, you are the only one who can stop you. Because if you get out of your way and you stop trying to control you, stop trying to stop you, what is available is just receiving. What is available is choice. What is available is creation. What is available is possibilities. What is available is contribution.
Oh.
So everywhere that you are doing a great job and have a wonderful business of stopping yourself and don't even get paid for it.
I wish I get paid for it.
Can you please destroy and uncreate that? Right, wrong, good, bad, hot, hot, 9 shots, boys, forwards, and beyonds. Wow. I mean, would you still stop yourself if you got paid for it? Truth.
No. It's so funny.
Yeah.
So it's a choice, you're saying. You're telling me that it's a choice.
It's a choice.
Well, and I'd probably do it more if I get paid.
You'd probably stop yourself way more than if you would get paid for it. And what are you waiting to get paid with?
Wow. It's not even money.
Yeah, it's not even money. Is it the validation? Is it the suffering? Is it you? Is it the joy of failure?
So funny. Something around that for sure.
So everything that
it is validation.
Validation, yeah. And to prove to the world how hard you work. How things don't come easy. There's so much of pride to that. I worked so hard. Things don't come easy. Don't you see how hard I work? So you do a great job of stopping yourself and then getting out of the way, and then again stopping yourself and again getting out of the way, just to prove that you don't get things easy.
I can eventually prove that I'm just like another person. Like, that's normal.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm not
normal.
different. I'm normal. I'm not different. I don't get things just easy.
Yeah.
Everything that brought up, would you destroy and uncreate that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, hot, powerful, 9 shots, boys, forwards, and beyonds.
Hmm.
And there's so much of avoiding and defending that goes on. And I'm Sam, are we giving away the class here?
Yeah, I think we should we should rein it down. I love that you asked that question.
Yeah,
Thank
because
you very much.
knowing
But you
me,
know what? You heard me. You
I
heard
heard you.
me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for saying it
It's
energetically.
it's it's
Mm.
it's funny, and so and so is business done different. And today I was really determined to leave that invitation in people's world, because we have a surprise BDD that showed up, and it's starting tomorrow. Yay, that's all you get, one day for humanoid. I don't see a point in giving a humanoid a 1 month old invitation at all.
No,
Don't think it
no,
works in their world. But
doesn't work in their world.
so yeah, BDD. What is BDD? Business done different. And just to share a glimpse of how amazing this class has been in my world, from probably just before Corona. The first class I played with is the Heather Week. Co-hosted her in Delhi, and it started from there for me personally. What a brilliant class it is. So much more juicier, such a deep dive into different hidden nook and corner of your life and living, the topics of money. I mean, I can't even begin speaking about the gold. That manual is bloody gold. It's almost like, just open that page and you would have pearls, emeralds, rubies falling out of it for your life. It just feels like that. And so this energy of BDD that we're creating tomorrow has such a loud voice of, I don't have a business. And so our invitation that's going to each of you out here, whoever is going to watch it in the future, feel free to get in touch with us and we can create a class for you. But for the ones who are looking for this class right now, we are starting tomorrow, 11th, 12th, and 13th. This is the energy theme is that of, I don't have a business. If you've been running far from acknowledging yourself and what you've been creating in your life as, or imagine that's almost like invalidating your life and living. I'm here, you're not alone, I'm here too, is I wonder what else we could begin acknowledging and creating that the definition of business from this reality could also shine through you, where it's an expression of who you are as the infinite being you be. And of course, the business could mutate, change, and I wonder what else is different. And this class is facilitated by the amazing Chandana. You will not even know that you're letting go of your limitations. That's something I love, because it's never going to be direct attacks, and yet she will be doing a stealth attack at your limitations, completely and totally having your back, of yourself, of your body, and the business, and the choice that you would be making to be present in those 3 days. So if you're going to walk in, be warned, it is going to change. To me, the way I look at myself, the way I be in this universe, the way I choose to create my everyday has changed so much after every BDD class. So yeah, you're invited.
Thank you.
Anything you want to say,
Yeah.
Chandana?
Thank you. And I just would like to ask you all here that if there was a different way that's possible with business, if there was a different way that's possible with creation, if problems were not real, if every moment of creation, if every moment of choice sprung a possibility at you, would you choose it? That's business done different, where it doesn't have to be based on problems, where it doesn't have to be problem solving, where it doesn't have to be looking for solutions. And it's a very pragmatic class. It's got some really pragmatic tools. It's not all airy fairy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we do have a lot of energetic clearings. Of course, it's an access class. We have a lot of energetic clearings, but we also have a lot of some brilliant, brilliant, simple tools to include in your day-to-day life that can actually have you creating your life, your business, whether you're in business, whether you're in a job, whether you're a housewife or, you know, a homemaker or whatever, you know, including those tools in your world and creating something that's different, which is why it's called Business Done Different.
And we
So,
start tomorrow.
yeah,
You all
we
are
start
invited.
tomorrow. Absolutely. Looking forward to seeing you all. You can get in touch with Samantha or with me, and let's get this rolling, guys.
Bye.
Thank you, Sam. Thanks, my love.
Thank you, Chandana.
Bye, everyone, for joining us. And
Yeah,
thank you
thank
for
you.
being here. Bye, guys.
Bye.